Hey, John. It's been a while since you and I went on a proper date with each other. I feel like you never really make time for me anymore. Do you think you could leave this weekend open so that we can do something?
Oh my god, Liz, I can't believe you're giving me this headache right now. Are you serious? You're seriously gonna ask me something like that? I've got way too much on my plate to think about going on a date with you. I'm sorry, but I've got priorities.
Oh, come on, are you serious? How busy are you? You know I keep in contact with your mom. She tells me that you're not particularly busy.
What the? Don't listen to my mom, she's a liar. She doesn't understand anything. She doesn't understand me either. When I say I'm busy, okay? If you want to be a good girlfriend, you'll sit there and understand.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I wonder what you're so busy with in the first place. You've always had a heavy video gaming habit, and I'm pretty sure you're spending a lot of your time there. You know we have so many assignments to complete for school, right? With our graduation year coming up, I thought you would be a bit more serious about this.
Liz, come on, stop looking at me that way. I'm serious about this. Think about all the activities that I have. I don't just have the assignments like you do. I have extracurriculars, like I'm part of the soccer team, and I have the captain to deal with.
You're talking about James, right? I guess that would make you pretty busy, but from what I'm hearing, you're one of the slackers on that team. You're constantly screwing around during practice. It's actually dangerous to have you on the field. You've barely even gotten yourself on the bench.
You people just don't get it. You need someone who's a little bit fun and lighthearted. We can't be serious all the time. No one's gonna turn up for training.
Yeah, from what I hear, you don't even turn up for training yourself.
What did you just say?
Never mind. I understand if you can't see me this weekend, but can you at least give me a reason?
You're so nosy, aren't you? If you want this relationship to go well, you're gonna have to get rid of that little habit of yours. I'll have you know that I'm with the captain.
The captain? You're talking about James.
Yeah, I'm talking about James. You see, despite what people think about me and my performance, the captain actually likes me. He appreciates me. He appreciates me so much that he's quite insistent on me. He always wants to hang out with me, have dinners together and whatnot.
I see, so you're going out to dinner with the captain. It's a bit of a peculiar situation, especially considering you and him are polar opposites.
Yeah, I know that James likes to put on a tough exterior and really drill everyone to the ground, but he's a big softy on the inside. He's not as tough as you think he is, and he knows a hard worker when it's put in front of him.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. I guess I just have to take your word for it. But you better think about making some time for us at some point. I'm important too, you know. Hey girl! So how'd it go? Did you manage to score a date with your slacker boyfriend? What do you think? Of course I didn't. I got some lame excuse about him going out for lunch on the weekend. Are you kidding me right now? That guy really needs to get his act together. He can't keep behaving like this forever. I know. Honestly, I'm at the point of thinking about breaking off the relationship. I'm not really getting much out of this. I first dated John because I thought he was a sweet guy, but now he's just really distant and looks down on me. It's a big turnoff, to be honest. And he gets all defensive when I criticize his lifestyle. I feel like I'm dating a guy with the mental age of a 2-year-old. I understand exactly how you feel in that situation. I'm really glad the guy I'm with doesn't treat me that way. The guy you're with? What are you talking about? I didn't know you were dating someone. Whoops! Looks like I let the cat out of the bag. Just ignore what I said. Oh my god, Mary, you have to tell me who it is! I really want to know. Yeah, look, I don't want to get into it. Oh my god, are you serious right now? Anyway, let's get back to the real subject here, which is John. Who is he supposedly going to dinner with? It's not a girl or something, is it? Yeah, right. A guy like him with a different girl? I find that hard to imagine. Apparently, he's with Captain James. I'm sorry, what now? Yeah, James has a soft spot for him or something. He says they're constantly hanging out. I guess there's not much I can do about it. I mean, he is the captain after all. If there's anyone that's going to turn my boyfriend into a proper guy, it's him. Hang on a minute. I don't believe what I'm hearing right now. It can't be James. That's not what he's doing this weekend. What are you talking about? Why? Well, because... okay, fine. You want to know the truth? I'm actually dating James. Oh my God, Mary, you're actually dating James? That's hilarious. What a coincidence. And you know what? Good catch. He's a really good person. Yeah, thanks. But look, I know James really well, and he's constantly complaining about John. He's constantly around him. And not only that, but James and I have plans this weekend. We were going to go mountain climbing. Oh, that sounds so awesome. I wish I could do something like that. Except not really now, because it's quite clear that John is lying to me. If he's not seeing James, then what is he doing exactly? How are you going to play this one, girl? I'll think of something. I'll get back to you on what happens. Hey, John, can I talk to you for a minute?
Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? You had enough time talking my ear off before, didn't you? What do you want from me now?
Well, look, this is kind of important, so I just want you to listen to me. I'm really curious about the place you and James are going to be eating this weekend.
Why? Why would you be so curious about that?
I don't know. I just am.
Well, I'm not telling you.
Why not?
Think about it. I know the type of girl you are. Chances are you're just gonna turn up and try and sabotage things, aren't you?
Come on, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't do anything like that.
With your clingy attitude, I wouldn't put it past me.
Stop being stupid. Just tell me where it is.
No, I'm not gonna tell you where it is. Let me ask you a question, Liz. Do you even understand who I'm gonna see this weekend? Do I need to remind you?
No, you don't.
Okay, well, just remember that this is James we're talking about. He's as tight as it gets. He loves having everything go to plan. He loves everything being organized. And if you turned up, what do you think that's gonna do? It's gonna look bad on me, isn't it? And then what happens? I get there on the soccer field and he's gonna make me do 2,000 more push-ups than we usually do.
Well, if you ask me, that's probably going to fix your personality. Not that I'm going to be turning up anyway.
Yeah, whatever. I know you're just lying to me right now. I don't trust you.
Are you kidding me? I'm your girlfriend. I'm the one person that you should trust.
Yeah, well, you're a girlfriend that really doesn't think about me. You don't truly care about me and what I have to do, so I can't trust you with this type of information. Sorry, but if you want to have special access to parts of my life like this, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder to impress me.
Hey, you saw the messages, right? I sent you a screenshot before. I sure did. Man, what a loser. Who does this guy think he is? So he really is trying to make it seem like he and James are going to be seeing each other this weekend. It's just straight up wrong. I know, it's really pathetic. I mean, the more he lies, the more I lose respect for him. You know what's going on here, don't you? It's quite clear that he's trying to hide something. And that something is most likely some secret girl he's been seeing. You're not wrong about that. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's happening here. But anyway, what are you gonna do about this? You're just gonna let him off the hook? You just gonna let him get away with it? I'm telling you right now, that John character is a little weasel. I wouldn't let him get away with this scot-free. Especially if he was cheating. I know how much time and love you put into that guy. No way. I'm not gonna let this slide. Look, I'm gonna go to his house without him knowing. Maybe I can see what he's up to. If I have to, I'll even follow him if he exits the house. Let's see what my boyfriend is doing behind my back. You've really outdone yourself, haven't you, John? I bet you think you're so smart.
Hey, what do you think you're doing right now? Don't you realize what I'm doing today? I'm out with James. I don't want you interrupting me. He wants my full and undivided attention.
Don't give me that bullcrap. I've already seen what you've been up to. I've seen you walking around the mall with a different girl.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah, that's right. I knew something was wrong here. You've been cheating on me, John. You've been cheating on me and trying to hide it this whole time. You disgusting little weasel.
Well, looks like you know the truth then. Yeah, I've been cheating on you. What do you think about her, by the way? She's quite a looker, isn't she? It's not every day that you see a girl like that. And get this, she's an older girl. She's in her first year of university. She must be so sick of the dweeb she has to hang out with at university that she wanted to hang out with me instead.
You being a massive dweeb yourself, the king of dweebs even. Is that really what she goes after?
Oh, shut up. Don't you dare insult me. You're just trying to put me down because you're jealous of her beauty.
I don't know if she's that beautiful, to be honest. She's kind of average. And not only that, but it's quite clear that she manufactures her beauty with skimpy clothing and Botox. It's not what I would call beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah, go on, keep dissing her. You're only making yourself look worse and worse.
If she's an older girl, why is she with you in the first place? I can't imagine it's because you're as cool as you think you are. I have to be honest, you were dressed quite flashy today as well. I've never seen you wear that type of clothing before.
I know, right? It was a really good fit, wasn't it? I mean, the drip was on point. She couldn't resist.
Where'd you get the money for it?
That's a very good question. You see, I'm a lot craftier than people think I am. I told my parents to stop giving me food at night.
What?
I said I didn't need it and would rather get pocket money instead. They asked me how I was going to get by without food, and I said I was such a great employee that the pizza place I work at was basically giving me free dinners.
Really? You, a great worker? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, well, look, I have to be honest, I'm not a great worker at all. In fact, I've just been stealing the pizza there. There's tons of leftovers. Things go missing and no one notices. After that, I used every little penny I earned from that job to save up for this outfit, and then bam, I've scored one looker of a girl. Do you know that she's an Instagram model? Of course you wouldn't. You'd be trying to avoid those things so you stop losing confidence in yourself.
Listen to the way you're talking right now. You don't care at all. You don't even have the decency to say sorry. You don't feel ashamed and you're not trying to hide it. It's quite clear that our relationship means nothing to you.
You're damn right about that. You see, I only date good-looking girls. You were a little bit of fun for me for a time, but I'm finished now. I'm upgrading to a girl that actually has quality, not some basic, uninspiring girl that's still in high school.
You absolute jerk. Don't you ever talk to me again!
Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna talk to you in 1,000 years. Are you actually worried about that?
Hey Liz, how did everything go today? Did you catch him in the act? I sure did. He's got a really big head about himself. He's dating some girl who's an Instagram model or something. He's such a loser. He had to save up every little penny he had just to buy some pretentious outfit to impress her. She thinks he's loaded. There's no way he's gonna keep a girl like that for long. Oh my God, Liz. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm always here if you need to chat. Come over, and I'll make you some hot chocolate with marshmallows. That will cheer you up. Cheer me up? Are you kidding me? Don't think I'm down about this. I've already found a way to get back at him. Get back at him? Yeah, look, it's going to involve James, but don't worry. I'm not going to inconvenience him too much.
Hey, runt, don't you dare ignore my messages. You know what happens when you do that. What's this bullcrap about you and I hanging out together on the weekend? Oh, hey, how's it going? Always love hearing a message from my captain. What's going on? Do you need a hand with anything? Don't give me that happy-go-lucky attitude. I know you've been making up some nonsense about you and I being friends and hanging out a lot. I also know that you've been seeing a girl in secret while you're dating Liz. Oh, you know about that? I sure do, and you know my policy. I have very high standards for my team. I'm not going to tolerate some scumbag cheater amongst my team, especially a dirty cockroach like you. You're going to be in for a world of hurt during our next training session. Aw, man, are you kidding me right now? You skank. How could you do something like that? How could you ruin my life this way? This is ridiculous. Just who the hell do you think you are?
What?
You didn't have to tell my captain. Do you know how much he's been kicking me to the curb in practice? It is absolute torture. I feel like I'm walking through pits of hell. Every night before I go to sleep, I see his face there just tormenting me, telling me to do more burpees. I can't put up with this any longer.
Stop being such a baby, John. He's whipping you into shape. You did the wrong thing, and you're paying for it.
What do you mean? You couldn't just let this one go?
Of course not. I took our relationship seriously. You know, you're a nice guy, and I thought you deserved a chance. Little did I think that you would actually do something as pretentious as dating some fake Instagram model behind my back.
It was a little bit of fun. Don't get angry at me because I can get myself a high-quality girl.
Yeah, right. I'm still not convinced she's into you.
This is beside the point. James is out of his mind making me do this much work. You have to talk to him.
Fat chance of that happening. You know Mary is dating James, and she knows him really well. She knows his outlook on people who cheat. From what she says, he looks at them as scum because his father cheated on his mother. Whatever pain he experienced from having a father like that is being put onto you right now.
You don't need to tell me that. I've already had enough experiences with him to know there's screws loose upstairs. You gotta stop him.
Let me think about that. Nope. I'm gonna let things continue as they are. Goodbye. Don't you ever talk to me again. James put John through arduous training session after arduous training session. He had no mercy on John. John thought that life couldn't get any worse than that. Unfortunately, it did. That Instagram model grew more and more tired of him. She was sick of seeing the same outfit he wore every single day. John didn't have the money to buy a different snazzy suit that she would be impressed by. She realized that he didn't have as much money as she originally thought and decided to ditch him as soon as she could. John was now alone and looking for companionship. However, everyone knew about his reputation at school. They all knew what he did to me. No one even gave him a glance. It's going to take a long time for him to repent for his sins. I really hope James is putting him through the ringer. If he doesn't beat him into shape, no one can. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.